We met a woman named Abby who came here to prove to a man named Bradley, and by the way, his wife Amber, that Bradley was the father of Abby's son Avion. And in a twist, Bradley also questioned that he was the father of his wife Amber's daughter Rose. He didn't think he was the father of either. And by the end of that segment, two things became crystal clear. One was that Bradley was the father of both of those children. And two, that Bradley was playing both of these women. So, Bradley chose to be with Amber. And everybody, welcome Amber back to the show. So after that show, you know, Amber began to wonder. I mean, if Bradley could keep his relationship with Abby such a secret, what else might he be hiding? So she brought Bradley back, and we've given him a lie detector test to find out if he's been with other people other than Abby. And by the way, is he still seeing Abby? You took him back, but now you want a lie detector test.
I feel like he's actually still messing around with Abby. And on top of that, he's also, I was told that he's also messing around with my supposedly best friend and one of his female friends.
Did that ex-best friend confess something to you?
My ex-best friend did tell me that they slept together.
And what did Bradley say?
Bradley denied it.
And apparently, you know, like a lot of guys, he's a little secretive. He's a little secretive with his phone, isn't he?
Since we got back from the show, he let me on him for like one day, and then after that, he changed his password. He's always texting late at night to random people. And also, whenever I wax him to see his phone, he puts it in his pocket and hides it with it wherever he's at when he's sleeping. And that hurts me. We're married.
Bradley did admit that he talked to another woman. They were talking about getting together and having sex, but he says he never did.
He's honestly lying. Like, it hurts really bad, Maury, that I know that he's lying. If he was gonna lie to me, why did he say he wanted to be with me? We have children. We have children, Maury. Why would he do this to us?
But Amber, you knew he was here with Abby before, and you were trying to make sure that he knew that he was the father of your child, but you knew what he was like. Why'd you take him back?
I felt like he changed. Like, honestly, I felt I could trust him.
He could change like that?
Him. Like, I loved him, Maury. He's my husband. He's the father of my two girls.
Meanwhile, your Uncle Scott is here, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Bradley lived with him for a while, right? And we're going to talk to him later about what he thinks of Bradley and what was going on behind your back. Now, what was under the couch you discovered?
I found a pair of underwear that weren't mine. How I knew they weren't mine is because I don't wear granny panties. That's what was under there. They
Granny
were way
panties?
bigger. Maury, they were way bigger than me. Like, they were way bigger than me. I don't wear big underwear.
And then you kind of smelled, what, perfume?
I smelled some type of female perfume or something.
On his clothes.
On his clothes. And he would always want to jump in the shower right away as soon as he got home.
And you think he's still messing with Abby?
There were scratch marks on his back as soon as we got to the airport. As soon as we got to the airport, and he told me he had Abby scratch his back. No, if he scratched his back, it would not be cut open.
Oh, he had an itch. He had an itch.
He had an itch, but it was cut open.
Here's Bradley, everybody. Welcome, Bradley. Bradley, nice to talk to you. Meanwhile, she thinks you've been cheating with a lot of women.
I haven't.
You haven't?
I've been at her mom's house. I've been with her. I've been with our kids.
Is this since the show, you mean?
Yeah, since the show.
Then what about that girl that messaged me last night at the hotel?
Correct yourself. You messaged her.
Yeah, because I was told you were talking to her.
Did you see it in my messages? I didn't delete nothing.
You delete your messages constantly.
I do not. I gave you my phone.
Constantly, Bradley. Constantly.
I gave you my phone, so try again.
Amber believes that you really don't want to be with her.
I do want to be with her, but she's going to keep accusing me of cheating on her. She goes somewhere else.
You wouldn't be getting so offensive if you weren't cheating.
I don't even get offensive.
Why are you so offensive?
I'm tired of you always accusing me when I ain't even doing nothing.
Well, I get the feeling this is what it's like, you know, hour after hour in your house.
Yes, it is, Maury. This is exactly how it is.
And then you have kids. They hear this.
And I tell him to stop fighting in front of the children, but does he listen? No!
Neither do you, so why should I?
Why did one of her ex-best friends say that you slept together?
She asked me to be a sperm donor for her, and I said no about it.
I told her.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you
I
were.
told her that
Because
her
she
friend
offered to
sat
pay
there and
you
asked
to
me.
do it.
No, she didn't. I didn't even go through with it.
But you were thinking about it, Bradley.
I wasn't even thinking about
yes,
it, so
you
try
were.
again.
Don't even
Maury, let
continue
me tell you
to
something
lie.
about women real quick.
What?
Their vaginas, they are trouble. They are straight trouble.
Shut your mouth and lie.
Yep. We'll see.
Bradley, Bradley, they may be trouble. Guess what?
They is
Men's
straight
privates
trouble.
are trouble
They
too.
is straight trouble. That is. I
Yeah,
know.
especially
It
when
really
you're
is.
being
Especially with her.
You've become secretive with your phone, she says.
I'm right next to her.
You are a damn
She lays
lie.
on me,
You
she
are
sits
a
in my
damn
lap,
lie.
I'm
Whenever
right next to
laying
her.
down, you say, "Oh, I'm not going to bed right now," and plays on your phone. What the hell are you doing on there,
I'm sitting there
Bradley?
playing Pokemon.
What
You
are
want me to
you
prove
doing?
it? You want me to prove what I'm doing? Because I can.
All right, when we
Oh.
come back, we're not only going to have the lie detector test, we're going to be talking to, by the way, do you know her uncle? Were you sleeping with other women?
No, I didn't bring no other women there or nothing.
Keep lying.
Texting, calling, going next door, going next door, going next door.
I can't hear you.
You're nothing but a loser. Nothing but a loser. Loser. Scott. Okay, Scott. You call him a loser, but you allowed him to stay with you, right?
Because I was asked to.
What did you see?
Him texting on his phone constantly, talking on his phone to other girls. He went next door to his mom's house saying that he was going to see his mom.
Right.
And he was seeing another girl, and I seen him out my window.
See, I told you. Keep lying.
So you don't think he's gonna change?
No, he's not going to change. He had another girl pregnant when he got with my niece and got her pregnant.
And I don't regret my son either. I went to my mama's because my other baby mom lived with my mom. If it's a problem for me seeing my son, let me know.
Now, you say you love him.
Yeah, I love him with my whole heart.
Yeah,
but obviously,
what-
it doesn't seem like he does.
What's going to happen if he fails?
Then we're gonna be done. I'm gonna divorce him, and you can only be around for our children. Because I'm not playing this no more.
Okay, here we go.
Hold on, Maury. 1 second. Hold up.
Okay, since you all have been home from the last show, Bradley, have you slept with another woman? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
What y'all got? What?
That's only one. That's only one.
Other than what Amber knows about you, have you slept with an ex? You admitted to our lie detector administrator.
Like I said, I told you this before.
Have you used your children from previous relationships as an
Yes.
excuse to leave and sleep with an ex? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
That is a straight lie. I never do that to my kids. I don't want to hear that.
During your relationship with Amber, have you had sexual contact of any kind with any of her friends? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
That is a lie. I
Did
know
you
for a
sleep
fact.
with another woman when you were living with Uncle Scott? You admitted to our lie detector administrator you did.
I told you.
And finally, did you lie on the last show when you said you wanted to be with Amber? You said no, and the lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Are you kidding? I'm done with your ass. No.
Go on,